I am making a video today because tomorrow is a very special day. It's my grandma's 88th birthday. She was born in 1930, so she picked butter pecan. So right now I put 3 tablespoons of butter in a saute pan and 2 cups of pecans, and I'm just toasting them off for about 5 minutes till they're nice and yummy. They've already started to smell really good. So I'm gonna make a butter pecan pull apart cupcake cake with a garden theme, using a couple different icing tips that I've never used before, and use a bakery style buttercream frosting. So I will also do a little separate video on that, because the last video that I did, I had a lot of people ask me for the buttercream recipe and how to go about making that. So, all right, let's go to the KitchenAid mixer. First of all, I toasted those pecans off in 3 tablespoons of butter. In this bowl, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt to the flour mixture. And give it a good whisk so that it's mixed through. So in the mixer I have 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter, and I'm going to add 1 3/4 cup of regular granulated sugar. And I'm going to use the paddle attachment here for the mixer. And I'm going to whip this together until the butter and sugar mixture is pale and fluffy. Once you have your butter and sugar whipped to where it is light and fluffy and pale, you're going to add 4 large eggs, one at a time. I'm adding 5 medium eggs because my eggs are super small, so I think I need an extra one to equal 4 large eggs. So I'll try and add this one at a time. And with the last egg, you're going to add 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to add about 1/3 of the flour mixture. Then I have, in this measuring cup, I have 1 cup of buttermilk and half a cup of 1% milk. You can use any other milk. So that gives me 1½ cups of milk that I've mixed together here, and I'm going to add half of it at this point. Then I'm going to add another 1/3 of my flour mixture. And the other half of my buttermilk and 1% milk mixture. And then the rest of flour. Slow this down, and I'm going to add the toasted pecans that have cooled. scrape down the bowl. Give it one last stir. And then I'm going to start filling my cupcake tins. Alright, now we're going to fill the cupcake tins. I'm going to try this ice cream scoop. This is a 1.5 inch ice cream scoop. There's Daisy May. Always have helpers. Now you want to make sure to not overfill these cupcakes because you need them to be as even as possible because of the purpose, which is to try and make this pull apart cupcake cake look like a cake. So then it's kind of a surprise when you realize that it's actually made out of cupcakes. But no worries if not, we can fix the unevenness if so, but do your best to get them even. What are you doing? What do you want? I know what she wants. You want your fish treat? Alright, cupcakes are baked, icing is made. So what you're going to do is kind of lay out your design. The cupcakes are just sitting on this piece of cardboard. Then you need to secure the cupcakes to the cardboard. So what you're going to do is take each one and just put a nice little ring of icing to hold it down. All right, now that we have them glued down, we can still move them a little bit. So we want to squeeze them together as much as possible. This way we reduce the amount of gaps that we have between the cupcakes. We don't have to use as much frosting, and we reduce the chance for frosting falling. Right, now I just have a plain freezer bag that I cut the tip off of. I don't even have a real icing tip. And now what we need to do is sort of pipe some icing into the holes. So that there aren't any gaps. All right, now what I'm going to do is outline. A really thick outline because we're going to use this to spread the base layer. Jeffrey. Alright, now I have my flat edge spreading tool, and I'm just going to try and gently level out this icing. can scrape off the excess on the edge of your bowl and use it again. Now I have tip 352. It's a leaf tip in a darker color green. So I'm going to go all around the edge and probably this third of the cake with leaves, and then in the center, that's where I'm gonna do the lettering. So I'll do a few here and then bring you back when I'm done. Alright, I decided that I was going to run out of green icing if I didn't do some flowers first. So I'm going to do the flowers and then fill in the green leaves after the fact, because I have a feeling I'm going to run out of icing. So right now I'm just winging it on the flower. Oh my goodness, I have a mess, but I'm really liking the way it's turning out so far. So I'm going to add some yellow centers to these purple flowers, and then I'm going to use the rest of the yellow to write Happy 88th Birthday, Grandma. Alright, here's the finished product. It looks pretty good, I think. Happy 88th birthday, Grandma. Pull apart cupcake cake. So you can see from the top it looks like a cake, and then from the side it's actually cupcakes that people can just come up and pull one apart. So this butter pecan recipe made 36 cupcakes, and I did not use 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So this design used 26 cupcakes. You know, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you can totally customize it for whatever you need. So I hope that you like this video and it inspires you to try a pull apart cupcake cake, because I think they are pretty cool. Alright, thank you for watching.